It's 7 o'clock. I'd like to call this regular meeting of the German Township Trustees to order. Could we rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Mr. Heaston, can we have the roll call, please?
Yes, good evening, everyone. Dr. Cross.
Here.
Mr. Stubbs.
Here.
Otter. Here. All are present.
I'm going to do visitor comments a little bit. We have a resolution recognizing Ken and Jean Ivanchuk. Sorry. So we would like to do that first, guys. So that way you don't have to stick around. So come on up.
A resolution number?
Yes, I do.
We will make that number 67.
You ready?
I am.
All right, I'd like to introduce resolution 2024-67, a resolution to recognize and thank Ken and Jean Ivanchuk for 9 years and over 13 years respectively of dedicated service to German Township and for their contributions to the betterment of German Township community while performing as German Township Police Department Community Emergency Response Team members, which is German Township CERT, as well as 3 years as co-coordinators. Here on November 12th, 2024, whereas Ken and Jean Ivanchuk began volunteering as CERT members in October 2015 and May 2011, respectively, and whereas Ken and Jean Ivanchuk went on to volunteer as CERT co-coordinators from August 2021 to October 2024, and whereas Ken and Jean Ivanchuk continually demonstrated their willingness to learn and excel during their time spent as members as well as co-coordinators. And whereas Ken and Jean Ivanchuk have donated countless hours of their personal time to German Township and surrounding communities, providing emergency response, learning new skills, as well as training to new and existing CERT members. And whereas the Board of Trustees wishes to express its sincere appreciation and thanks to Ken and Jean Ivanchuk. Now, therefore, the German Township Board of Trustees, Montgomery County hereby resolves that Section 1, that Ken and Jean Ivanchuk be recognized and thanked for more than 13 years of dedicated service to German Township, its employees, and the Board of Trustees. And Section 2, that Ken and Jean Ivanchuk be recognized and commended for a job well done while serving the German Township community during their years of voluntary service.
Is there a second to the resolution?
I'll second that.
Any discussion of the resolution?
I just want to thank you guys again.
Be bad if there was.
All good.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
I will.
Well, we will, definitely. Okay, thank you.
I will call the roll. It's not quite official yet.
Not official yet.
We have to vote, or they have to vote. Dr. Cross?
Yes.
Mr. Stubbs?
Yes.
Mr. Potter?
Yes.
Thank you. Resolution 2024-67 is adopted.
We do have a representative from Trayville to talk to
Sorry,
us.
one more thing. After the meeting, before everybody leaves, I'll print on township letterhead, then you can sign it before you go home.
Perfect. Coming back in, we were supposed to have a representative from Trayville here, and he still may come. We'll just put him in when he gets here. So can continue with visitor comments. Anyone wants to talk to me some comments? Come on up and state your name and address.
Name is Tom Tiller, and I'm at 15691 State Route 725. Just came to request use of the meeting room here during this
Just have to reserve it.
for a public community meeting. Just trying to get a petition drive going to us folks that are in the Preble Shawnee School District transferred to Valley View. I figure there's no more community event than that. And I think that most of you folks would rather I send my money to pay for Valley View's new school, then send it to Preble County.
Yeah.
So when were you thinking about?
I'd like to, in a month, have a meeting in December and then probably a follow-up meeting sometime around after the first of the year.
Chief has the official calendar there, so do you want to just finalize your dates or do you have your dates finalized now?
It'll be fine.
What date were you looking at?
At the, I think it's a Wednesday, the 11th of December, Wednesday evening.
We've got a.
Yeah, we've got a JED meeting scheduled that night at 6 o'clock.
Is that JED meeting gonna last
That JED meeting's gonna last 15, 20 minutes if you want it at 6:30.
6:30 or 7?
Yeah, that
Maybe
would,
go with 7.
yeah, I would think 7.
Just put it under Tom, is it Tom?
Tom Tillers.
Put under his name.
Yeah, sure.
Tiller.
Yes, sir.
7. What do you, couple hours, hour?
Oh, couple of hours, I guess. I'm
7,
till
9.
9:30, whatever.
So Mr. Tiller, what you probably want to do is you want to contact Ms. Close in the office someday, and then I assume we can give him, do we do a key card for him? Is that what we would do?
Either that, I can arrange for one of my officers to.
Or if Mr. Tiller, if you want to come 6:15, 6:30, I'll stick around after the JED meeting. I'll let you in so that you don't have to worry about getting in. So we'll have the door unlocked for your group. And then I'll show you how to lock the door and what lights to turn out on your way out.
Thank you, Mr. Peter.
Thank you much, folks.
Yep, you're welcome. You want to set up you won't really know until the first meeting if you need to set up another one.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, so
Okay.
thank you. Yeah, good.
Yep.
So write that on your calendar. Don't forget.
All right.
December 11th. Thanks, Chief. Thanks, Shauna. Since Mr. Garrett is not here, any other comments? Let's go ahead and move on to the fiscal officer's report.
Hey. Good evening again, everyone. First of all, let's start with the minutes. I gave you the minutes from the October 15th meeting. Are there any corrections? We're good. If not, could I hear a motion to approve them?
I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes from the 10/15/2024 regular meeting as submitted.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. I guess I should. Any opposed? Thank you very much. I've also given you the standard financial reports. These are for October. You have the October 31st fund status. You have the year-to-date up through October 31 of the cash summary by fund. You have the month of October cash summary by fund, the October receipts, and the October payments. And 2 items I want to point out. Receipt number 2024-275 for $84,859.54 in the state of Ohio. It's the second half homesteading rollback payment from the state. I've not yet had an opportunity to remit the appropriate tax payments to the city of Germantown, but I will do so this month. And second of all, warrant number 50803 for $5,000 even to Randy King was for tuck pointing and the painting of the Township Hall exterior. That was paid using American Rescue Plan Act funds. Are there any questions about the financials?
Are you happy with the job that Randy?
Yeah, I had that in my report, that they did exceptional job.
Yeah, just before we approved it, I just wanted to ask.
Yeah, I had talked to Mark prior to him cutting the check that he was asking me if we were satisfied with the work that we completed. I was totally satisfied, so.
Any other questions or comments? Could I ask someone to introduce a motion to approve the October financial reports and the payment of October bills?
Okay, I'd like to make a motion to approve the October financial reports and authorize the payment of October bills, warrants 50799 through 50803, and vouchers 825 through 906 for payroll, direct deposit, tax withholdings, and electronic payments.
Second.
Any discussion of the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you very much. Each year, you trustees approve disbursements from the general fund for a December appreciation lunch for the township employees. And if you wish to do so again this year, we will do it by resolution, which would be number 68.
Okay, I'd like to introduce Resolution 2024-68, a resolution approving expenditures from the general fund for an appreciation lunch for the employees of German Township on a date to be determined by the employees.
Second.
Any discussion of the resolution?
You two are getting mailers sent out about you.
Just kidding. Wasting taxpayer money.
Just reliving the past.
Any other discussion?
No, just my.
I mean, I know that's important information.
No,
Okay, I'll call the roll. Dr. Cross?
Yes.
Mr. Stubbs?
Yes.
Mr. Potter?
Yes.
Thank you. Resolution 2024-68 is adopted. Also, each year, the trustees authorize the county auditor to advance real estate taxes prior to their actual collection. And to do so for 2025, you will also need to pass a resolution, which is going to be number 69.
I'd like to introduce Resolution 2024-69, a resolution authorizing the Montgomery County Auditor's Office to advance the maximum available amounts of real estate taxes, personal property taxes, and fines on a monthly basis during 2025.
second.
Thank you very much. Any discussion of this resolution? Hearing none, I will call the roll. Dr. Cross?
Yes.
Mr. Stubbs?
Yes.
Mr. Potter?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Resolution 2024-69 is adopted. At last month's meeting, you asked me to prepare the standard ARPA resolution to use the remaining ARPA funds, American Rescue Plan Act funds, to help pay for the new dump truck. And I have given you that resolution after deducting the unpaid obligations, which relate to the police radio project. The remaining ARPA funds are $8,000. It's $8,303.51. And if someone would introduce this resolution number 70, and I think you can focus on the items on page, starting at the bottom of page 2 and then into page 3. This is what I've got.
I'd like to introduce Resolution 2024-70, authorizing expenditures from the American Rescue Plan Act funds. Whereas the Board of Trustees has identified a project which, in the judgment of the board, qualifies as a permitted use of the ARPA funds in direct support of governmental services, which consist of the following: assist in the purchase of a new dump truck for the township. Now therefore it is hereby resolved by the board, the township elected to use the standard allowance by way of Resolution 2022-16 in its presumption of revenue loss to the public health emergency, and to use the amount authorized herein to fund government services. The project is hereby authorized and shall be paid from the ARPA funds in the amount not to exceed the remaining ARPA funds estimated at $8,000, $8,303.51. The project described herein serves the objective of the act by providing services traditionally provided by a government. Accordingly, the project is in the best interest of the township and is deemed a priority for the community. No obligations paid under the authority of this resolution were incurred prior to March 3rd, 2021.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion of the resolution? I will point out that if this is adopted, this will encumber all of our ARPA money. So we are not going to be subject to any clawback from the Treasury Department for unspent funds, which would have happened if we had not allocated these by the end of December. Any other discussion?
Just like to thank the board. Appreciate it.
Hearing no more discussion, I will call the roll. Dr. Cross?
Yes.
Mr. Stubbs?
Yes.
Mr. Potter?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Resolution 2024-70 is adopted. Just information to assist the departments in preparing their 2025 budgets. Over the next week or two, I will provide year-to-date analyses of spending by account number, along with an estimate of what I think the total year spending will be, and also tell you your estimated year-end fund balances. So that will be coming to you, Mr. Holbrook, Chief Birch, and Ms. Close. So we've done that the last couple of years. That seems to have worked well. This will be your first time with it, Chief, but between Ms. Close and I, we can get you up to speed if you need to be.
We did it last, I was here last.
Oh, I'm sorry. My apologies. So you've been through one cycle with this. Okay. And also concerning our 2025 budgets, we received notice from Acrisure, which was formerly known as Burnham and Flower, that Delta Dental will be increasing our dental plan rates by 13.5% next year. So our 2025 budgets do need to reflect that. So the good news for medical insurance, it went down a little bit, but now this goes up. And finally, talking about 2025 and the budgets, in recent years, those budgets have been reviewed at our special year-end meeting at the end of December. Last year, that meeting was held on Friday, the 29th of December. And you may want to go ahead and schedule that meeting tonight, as well as our 2025 organizational meeting. Last month, Dr. Cross did suggest January 2nd for the organizational meeting. And for the year-end meeting, I suggest either the 26th of December, the 27th, or even the 30th of December.
As far as the organizational meeting, is that okay? It's the day after? Years.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Thursday?
I'm good.
And as far as the year-end meeting, how much time do you need? I mean, can we do it on the 30th? Does that give you enough time, or would you rather have it on the 26th or 27th?
I'm good on the 30th. I can run through whatever changes pretty quickly.
Okay.
Whatever's most convenient for you.
I'm good with the 30th.
Okay.
So the 30th for the end of the year meeting and January 2nd, 2025 for the 2025 organizational meeting.
Yep.
What times you guys doing, 7?
7, yeah.
Yeah, we'll do 7 o'clock.
Yes.
And Shauna, we'll talk to you as far as the BZA and the zoning commission reorg meetings. It's best just to have those reorg meetings on a separate day. You may have a case coming up. So I don't do too much of it, but I'll go over that with you. Got a little bit of time, so.
So the 30th is Monday. The holiday is Tuesday and Wednesday for New Year's Eve and New Year's. I think we're off New Year's Eve, aren't we? No, we work New Year's Eve. New Year's Day, we're off. And then Thursday, the 2nd for the organizational meeting. Okay. I am done. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Mark. Police Department report?
Our monthly stats, total miles driven by the officers, 7,024 miles. Total dispatches was 102, and we closed 102 cases. Case follow-ups were 2. We made 1 arrest, and we performed 427 business checks, 64 vacant house checks, and 1,046 occupied house checks. Had 13 crashes, made 44 traffic stops, and issued 22 citations. Equipment issues, we had 2 unfortunate incidents within the last month. On 10/26, from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m., German Township Police Department performed a saturation patrol focusing on OVIs, operating a vehicle intoxicated. At that time, all GTPD cruisers were on patrol. Made several stops, resulting in 2 citations. On a negative note to that, during the saturation patrol, one of the traffic stops, a young lady backed into Cruiser X, causing catastrophic damage of the push bumper. We did get her insurance information. OSP took a crash report, and we're in the middle of working on getting that, at least the push bumper.